Hello, Facebook. Guess who's on time? With 1 minute to give. I guess this is the before party. How about that? Palms up out there to my beautiful audience, our viewers, and I want you to know that we are still celebrating National Women's History Month, and we've got some beautiful queens on the couch this week at the Mad Studio on the Palms Up Show. How's it going out there? Guess who's on time this week? We need another palms up for that, because you know what it is. It's your girl. How's it going out there, guys? This week we're not coming through the Zoom link, so you're going to be able to watch us. Just watch us live and interact with us. I've got my other phones and things, so if you got a message that you need to send us, let us know about it. Guys, we are celebrating our beautiful women from the community all month. If you know somebody, send us a word. Let us know about it. We want to uplift our women. You know, Overseer Coles, you know how we do it here. We like to keep our queens uplifted.
Have to.
Palms up to you another week, dear co-host. How's it going this week?
It's going good. A little cold out here with all this wind.
I know, you looking all frozen. Let's do something about that. Let's start an overseer out. Come on in with that good word this week. You got any words of inspiration you want to start this off, our queens?
Word week is power.
Ooh.
Women, we are very powerful when we set our mind to doing something. Don't let anybody deter you on your vision. Write your vision and then work it. And I promise you it'll come true.
Hey, I like that. Power is the word for the day. I got my purple on. How did I know? Guys, it's your girl. And so much is going on the ground. You know, our offices are both in the District of Columbia as well in Prince George's County, and what we are remiss to find out is that we're dealing with the same thing everywhere. You know, our communities need us, women, and I want you to know that it is so befitting that in the month of March that we can uplift and celebrate all of you all, because all of you all are needed out there, right? Our homeless are going through, our young men, you know how we do. You know, enough is enough. We don't play no games. So it is time for us to hit the streets, hit the communities, to be able to bring our greatness and our gifts before the Lord as well as before our community members. Guys, if you keep it to yourself, how can you even celebrate something like that, right? Our community members need us out there, and what I'm saying is that we've got to get back to humanity. We've got to get back to greeting each other, talking about things out there. If you know something good, pass it on, because they say when you know better, you're supposed to be able to do better, right? Palms up. Hey guys, you might know our guest this week. You might know both of our beautiful guests this week. We've got a wonderful show for you guys, so if you will share the feed, we will appreciate it. We appreciate all our loyal viewers out there getting this word out there. Today is just about celebration. If you yourself are in a rut and you're going through something, you know we're the mental health advocates. You know what we say, mind over matter, and it helps to be able to talk about it out there. So the next hour, or what's left of it, we're going to celebrate some beautiful women out here that's out here. I versus me challenging. I know you know about all of us holding our gut in for the next 45 minutes. Yours truly had to find enough coverage to put on today. These women coming in here doing us so proud. I tell you. We're going to let them talk about this I versus me challenge. And if you're like me out there, you're going to stay motivated and encouraged. I've seen the feeds come through, and I said, Lord, another day I'm not out there sweating it. But we're going to let these women motivate us and talk to us a little bit about it. You heard Overseer's word for the day is power, right? There's power in us beautiful women. So I want you guys to sit back and help me to welcome a beautiful soul to the show. And I told her I'm going to try to do her justice in her intro, but this queen is into everything. Everything. And I tell you, she do it with such a positive level of energy and support. They supported me on the trail out there when I was campaigning for DC mayor just recently. Came out and made me take my walls down and said, come on, Ronnie, you can do it. And I just love that. And so I can't stop uplifting that enough. So if you haven't gotten in place now, then shame on you, because we're getting ready to talk to some beautiful souls. I want you guys to join me in sending a hearty palms up to Miss Latasha Carpenter, but better known as your girl. And I guess you got two girls, because you know I'm your girl as well, right? And Tasha brought a friend along with her, Miss Rose Marie, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about what they've been out in the community about. Tasha does so many things and wears so many hats. I saw a video come around. They got a television show that's just coming back to the air, I guess, or reappearance, so she's going to tell us about that. We want to take a minute and wish a very beautiful, heavenly, happy birthday to her mom. She's going to, I guess, touch on that beautiful soul and all of her influence in her life. And then we're going to talk about some of the other things she has her hands in, like the weight challenge. But more importantly, I want to point out that she was an election judge. So I want you guys to know that the challenge...
chief election
let me get that right.
A
chief election judge. So you know what that means. She's a woman with a lot of responsibilities and somebody you want to know, and you better be voting out there, right? Because she done put it on the line for us out there to let us know that it's important that we are involved. So without any further ado, guys, I want you to join me in welcoming a beautiful, busy soul, Miss LaTasha Carpenter. Hey, Tasha, welcome.
Hey. Dr. Hannah Michelle and overseas and Cole. So I'm going to go back to these first names.
That's right. Keep it real.
I want to thank you so much for having me on the show and also having my guests on the show joining us. Rosemary, I thank you for, at the last minute, deciding to jump in, filling in. We had Tawana wanted to come on, but she caught up and she was so glad to know that you're here. But you know what I want to start with is before we got on the show, Rhonda was talking about that with Women's Month, and this show is about empowering women and showing them how we turn lemons into lemonade. So a story she may not know about me that kind of goes in everything. It ties in with the business, it ties in with the I versus me challenge, is the fact that this business that I started doing became a yes for me as an exit from a 20-year marriage I was in 10 years too long.
Say it again. Hold on. We got thumbs up to you. We got some women out there that need to testify. Say she was in a marriage for 20 years, 10 years too long. I want to make sure you hear all these pearls.
And you know, and the thing about it is that it ties in when I got fed up. Ties in with today, as they said, is my mother's heavenly birthday. I lost her in October 20th, 2007 to breast cancer.
Oh, God bless her.
And the thing is that marriage, I just didn't find the right husband. I didn't wait. I didn't learn. It wasn't someone that could lead me or anything. But in that marriage, my mom got sick. And on this day, one of the problems was that everything that he did was surrounding his family. We had to go to their house on Christmas. We had to go to their house on every holiday. I had to pack up the kids' gifts and take it there. You know, so when my mom passed, so when my mother's breast cancer went down to her stage 4, started going through her whole body. The last time I saw her in a hospice, she pulled away from me, and I told her, I'm not coming up here no more, because I was tired. That night, my ex's father passed. I went into support him mode. This is when I knew it was the final straw, y'all.
That's right, and I like that volume in your voice today. We make sure they hear you. Final straw moment out there.
I went into support him mode. We packed up the kids. We went over his mother's house. We helped them with everything from the funeral home to the programs to whatever needed to be done. And then we buried his father. And like this, my phone was on the couch at his mom's house on this day. And I picked up the phone, and there was a voicemail saying that my mom had passed that morning. So I never saw my mother again. And that wasn't a problem, okay? The problem was after we went to verify her body to be picked up by Jenkins Funeral Home. Y'all know Jenkins? Anyway, I'm in the kitchen with my girls, kind of like you guys. And this man came in the kitchen and said to me, I'm going over Mama's house. She still needs me.
Yeah. And I want to stay right there. Thank you for being so open. And that's why it's important that we celebrate one another and that we share these stories, because there's a woman out there right now that it can relate, right? There are many women out there that can relate. And a lot of times as women, we put everything before ourselves, and especially when we're in a marriage, we tend to do that as well. And so what you're speaking on is the remembrance of the anniversary of losing your queen. And here you are looking for the same support that you've always provided and not getting it when you needed it most.
before.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he buried his dad, and the next day my mom was gone.
And it wasn't the same energies,
Okay.
right? A
No.
lot of women can relate to that. Thanks for sharing
And
that.
relate to this. When he said, I'm going over mom's house, you okay with that? I said, yeah. Because women, we always be like, these men should know what the answer is. We shouldn't have to tell you the answer.
Well, you can spend your time wasting thinking like that.
But let me tell you something. Do not. Hey guys, I see you. I love y'all. Hey, Melissa. I'm watching y'all. Y'all know how I do. Hey Ingrid, y'all know how I do. Okay. Do not say anything other than what you mean and what you feel to anyone. I don't care if it's your man, if it's your friend, if it's your boss. Say what's inside. Do not change what you're feeling.
Well, I'm gonna challenge that because you know how we do. Oh, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I didn't want them to think I was a certain way. We can hold some stuff in, can't we? Trying to please everybody else around us. Guys, this is our month. It's time to talk about it because after March, you don't have any excuse to be talking about why they don't appreciate you or why they don't understand you. It's our month to help them understand who we are. And just to back up what Tasha says, I co-sign that. If you want somebody to know what you mean, say it. Say it. Palms up to that. I love that. Say it. As women, we don't always say it. This is our month to just say it, and it's just the way you deliver that message. It doesn't have to be mean. So come on, Queen, and keep on going, because you know you got so much you're going to cover.
I know, and I'm going to jump up here to you, because I'm going to cut that short. That same thing, look, when something I learned in the last couple of weeks, when someone sins against you, okay, that means that they make you feel some kind of way. You are not to sweep it under the rug. You are not to try to avoid confrontation, because then I learned in Bible study, it's one of them Luke chapters, when you're sinning because you haven't told them what they did to you to give them the opportunity to repent and change.
Glory.
So if you don't give them the opportunity to repent and change, then you are then sinning too. So you have to tell somebody when you feel that they're doing something wrong to you. And it may be a issue of that it is not intentional, but they get to show you. See, they got to show you. They just can't say sorry. They got to show you through their behaviors that they change.
She talking our talk now. We like accountability, accountable behavior. And since you know y'all worried about mental health out there, first thing you got to do is just be conscious of your behavior. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Accountability is what we preach. They always talk about, you talk about mental health matters, because it does. And your behavior dictates whether or not you're in control of you. People don't have to guess where you are if you show up and you be about it. Palms up. I'm just saying, it's National Women's History Month, and we talking about it.
Baby. my baby on here now. Hey, baby.
I was wondering how long before baby was going to show up.
And to my best friend, she said, tell it, don't hold it in. Action is everything. Now I'm going to come over here where you was talking about power. I got some toothpaste. We all got, not toothpaste, we all got lipstick on our teeth. We all got lipstick on our teeth.
Women in the house.
Now let me tell you, you talking about power. And with power, you talked about vision, right? Now let me add on to this vision. She said you can write down the vision, and it's make it plain. It's gonna come to pass. What you gotta stop doing though, when you write down that vision, stop allowing people who are blind to proofread your vision.
Come on now.
Okay.
Come on and palms up somebody, why don't you? Yeah.
That's one of the things that holds us up is you allow people to proofread your vision.
Yes.
Sometimes what we've learned it from the tables that we set up and we grew up with our families and stuff. They don't have the vision. Sometimes you gotta get up from that table and go eat somewhere else.
Come on now,
okay?
Queen,
That doesn't mean that you don't love them, but you gotta eat somewhere else, and you can bring it back and see if they want to eat a little bit too. But if they don't want to eat it, that doesn't mean you're crazy. They told you you're crazy. They're blind. They can't see your vision. Your vision, God gave it to you. That's your vision. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta flip the table and walk away.
And look at me all off topic, just brought up a song. You're blind, because baby, you can't see.
moment. The reason why I stayed so long is because I didn't think I could stand on my own 2 feet as a single mother and take care of my children and provide for them. But when I said yes to this crazy thing called network marketing with a company named Vida Divina, it gave me the extra income that replaced that X, that allowed me to finally say, you know what? I'm walking out this door.
That's right. That's right.
So when I walked out the door, I got in a rental house and put a roof over my daughter's head. My son was going off to his first year of college. He got down there while he was in college, not his first year, he had probably second, third year. He had already been there. He wanted him a used car because he went to Elizabeth City State University. And was nothing around there but playing fields and Walmarts.
All right. Palms up to Elizabeth State University. That's right.
All right. And me and the ex had to say we couldn't buy him a car. But with this business, I worked real hard, and with one check, I was able to get him. I always tell people a hoopty.
We know what a hoopty is out there, don't we? And tell us about the name of that business again, because there are people that want to be looking it up while you're talking about it.
The business name is Vida Divina, and it stands for Divine Life in Spanish. Okay,
awesome.
So that gave me the extra income that allowed me to walk out there, put a roof over my head, move for a rental, buy my first home myself, and even subsequently retire at the age of 48 from Verizon, December 5th, 2020.
Wow,
okay?
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
some palms up. Our chick is talking about retiring and being able to find independent economic freedoms. Come on and talk to us. It's Vida Divina.
Vida Divina. Vida
Divine
Divina.
life.
Divine life is what that means. That's a Spanish word that means divine life. And all of our products even have Bible verses, references on them. Like this Isaiah 43, 18, 19. Look it up. Check it out. You know, different Bible verses on all of them. But this all ties into why my lovely guest is here too, because the products that we have are tools.
Okay.
Now, I came from a girl being over 300 pounds. And I'm talking about over 300 pounds, okay?
Okay.
And exercising and eating properly and doing things, and it just wasn't working out. But when I started incorporating these products, it put me in a position that now, you know, I can really go exercise. I'm in my 50s, yes, I'm 51, y'all.
You know we got a phones up that. Looking good,
I can do my first push-up. I'm getting into clothes I don't know. And what's great, too, is when you have a man at home that supports you with it, and when you decide to go grab the potato chips or something, he like, you can't have that potato chip right now.
No,
but man, you eating the potato chips.
They say he where he want to be. They usually not though. We got the best coaches in our partners, right? They can tell us what we need to be doing. Palms up to all the coaches out there. We appreciate you guys.
So through these products, because of the results that I started having, my team and I came up with the idea of creating this I versus Me challenge. And we had our first open challenge, first quarter. And here you see our best transformation winner.
Awesome, Rosemarie. I want to stop you for a minute because they always say I don't get the breakdown. So let me get the breakdown because I definitely want to bring Rosemarie into the conversation. And I hope she's on social media so people can go and look you up and take a look and see what's what. Tasha, I versus Me. And you're using products, I would imagine, from the Vida Divina line.
Well, actually, the only thing that comes with the package is we do include 6 weeks. The challenge, first of all, is 6 weeks, guys. The next one is starting on April 16th and is running through May 27th. You get 6 weeks of our filtration tea, which I will explain to you about this bomb tea. Overseer has utilized it. Marie has utilized it, so they can be able to speak to it. But it's not just about that. We provide you with meal plans. You get an option of what kind of meal plan you want to utilize. We give you, you're in a Facebook community. It's all virtual. You don't gotta go nowhere. It's virtual.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you get 4 pre-recorded workouts every week done by a trainer that we have, Mr. Curtified, Curtis down in Lumpton, Texas. He's an accredited trainer that goes on and he creates a workout every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Then we have an hour workout live in Zoom, mornings and evenings on Fridays.
Okay.
Plus, you get to have a specialty class every Wednesday. So whether it's us talking about finances, whether it's us talking about getting together, go get these groceries, we're gonna cook this vegan dish, we're gonna make this jackfruit pulled pork sandwich here, or mindset, meal prepping, different things. Every Wednesday there's a different specialty class. Plus, you have motivational mentors that leave messages every morning. Matter of fact, I think that having you potentially with the next challenge as a guest to discuss mental health can be very beneficial as well.
Awesome.
So you get a whole buffet of support and tools to help you in this challenge. Now, I'm going to let Marie just talk about her experience with the challenge.
Okay.
And first of all, welcome, Miss Rosemary. Did you want to
Thank you
give
for
your government
having
your
me.
last name or not?
No, that is
How did I
I
know,
will
right?
be tagged in her video, I'm
Awesome,
sure, so
awesome.
you can find me that way.
Awesome. All right.
First, I want to say I have known Tasha for almost 29 years.
Ooh, that's a long
So
time.
I have seen her, even though we haven't been consistently in each other's life that entire time, I have seen her transformation. I have seen her up. I have seen her down. But every time I come back around and we find each other in each other's lives, she's a different person. And I knew once these products came into her life and she found her freedom, she was a new person.
Awesome.
And I was very proud of her.
Awesome.
And what I do have to say is, you know, she invited me into this challenge. I myself, I do not start anything new until March.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I feel spring is when you should begin. And if you look and you think Deca, December, that's the 10th month.
Okay.
Nova is the 9th month. So I feel that January and February is ending your season.
Okay.
And so I just feel like exfoliating all my old habits.
I love that, and I wanted you to expound because it's important that we recognize that we come in all shapes and sizes, and there is someone out there that identifies with just what you just said, and those that don't. And so it's about education and awareness and raising the level of consciousness.
Yes.
I have a dear colleague who's very big about not starting his fasting until March because of daylight savings and the resetting, and so he has his understanding of why. So thank you for sharing that level of consciousness.
Okay.
And so where were you at when she said, girl, because you know how we are as women when we need to drop a few pounds, when we need to transform or need to invite something new, but we already got stuff going on. So where were you at in your life, and why was this something you could embrace?
Well, as I said, I didn't see this as a new beginning.
Okay.
I saw this as ending my bad habits.
Okay.
So I didn't put too much pressure on myself to, you know, be the best, to do everything right, to follow and be perfect, because I'm not perfect.
Absolutely.
I gave myself 2 cheat days that I knew I was going to cheat.
It is, so you can do it
Just to
too,
be
right?
honest, you know, I tried very hard. The first week I did not take my tea because I'm a rebel. And I said, I'm not listening to Tasha, but let me tell you
Humility.
about
Come on.
accountability, because I knew it was about me and I knew I needed that support group. But after the first week, when Tasha called and said, so how's everything going? I'm like, okay, good, girl. You know, what's up? I'm thinking she's going to tell me, you know. She said, well, what did you eat for lunch? And I said, well, because I didn't even really
Wasn't ready for that question.
Yeah, I didn't even, you know, I wasn't following the meal plan totally. I said, well, I had salad. She said, did you have your wrap? And I said, no, I had salad. And she said, well, what did you have with your salad? And I said, well, lettuce. You know. I just was not ready for it, and it was the first week, and I knew where I was. But I will say one thing about Tasha, and I've noticed this especially the last 10 years, is that Tasha will bring it to you. She will not gatekeep any great information from you.
Yeah.
So even with these products, I have tried them probably since you've been selling them, off and on. and she'll end the conversation and she'll look at you with that smile, which is great because without speaking, what she is saying is, even if you don't believe it for yourself, I believe it for you.
Amen.
And that's what's so special about, you know, to have someone like that. And she doesn't even have to say the words, you just feel it.
Yeah.
And then that motivates me to say, because, you know, I was like, I don't know about this challenge. You know, but I said, okay, because she gave that, like, you know, just try it, just do it for yourself, just challenge yourself. It's about challenging yourself. And I said, okay, I can do that. But the support system that came along with the challenge was wonderful.
And I had a
that's what I needed.
I had a backup. I wasn't the only one that was calling every week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Who
And
else is calling
I
every
didn't
week?
answer the phone because I didn't know the number, and then I got a text. I'm just checking in on you. I just wanted to know.
I love that.
AC from New York.
I love that.
Exactly.
Used to check in. So I want to go back for a minute because that's why we do this. I know obviously you could be tuning in anywhere and you are here and we love you for it. Palms up. But it is important that we use this time that we take for ourselves this month to recognize our sidekick, recognize our support system, our girls out there. You said something, Rosemary, that I really want to point out that a lot of our sidekicks don't get the just due for. She wanted it for you, even if you didn't know to want it for yourself. You guys got women in your life like that just recognize that there's something for you or they're supporting you even when you're not feeling like you're really where they are. You heard Rosemary talking about how she was in the challenge but not really in it. How many of us had a girlfriend that got more energy than we do starting something or going? Me, Lord knows, running for office and having to go to all these events. I wasn't feeling it all the time. So palms up. I just wanted to take a minute to shout out our sidekicks and shout out our dear Tasha for being a part of a support system. Thanks for pointing that out, Rosemary. So you had these 6 weeks to go through. You wasn't feeling it in the beginning. When did it really kick in for you? And when did you know that, okay, I'm going to do this?
When she was in the car and realized she won $500.
Oh, wait a minute.
No,
There's $500 involved? Wait a minute. We don't know all the stuff.
When you get cash prizes, so we had three. We had a most weight loss. Tawana Eugene, she couldn't be here.
Oh,
She
palms up,
she lost
Tawana.
24 pounds in 6 weeks.
Okay.
She won 500. Melissa Hackney in Georgia is online right now.
Hey, Melissa.
She was like
Palms up.
if you participated, you got a point system.
Uh-huh.
So the person with the most points at the end, because you were like really
You
into
were
it.
involved.
She
Yeah.
won Warrior Challenge and she
Oh,
won $300.
palms up there, warrior out there. You need a warrior in your life. I'm so glad to hear this. So, okay, so let's recap if you start. If you're getting late, this is our girl Tasha. You can find her on social media. She's either your girl Tasha or LaTasha Carpenter. And she's got an I versus me challenge, which is awesome, a weight loss challenge. Or actually, I should say a transformation challenge, because it's not just about the weight, as you heard her say. And I'm really excited because she mentioned that every Wednesday they introduce the ladies to a specialty class. And you know,
Ladies
we love
and
our
men.
balance. Oh, I'm sorry,
Ladies
ladies.
and men.
Don't want to leave out men
We
out,
got
palms
men
up.
too.
But you know, with SAMHSA's 8 Essentials of Wellness, we are constantly introducing preventative language to our community about how we can take control of our own emotions in our lives. And one of the things that SAMHSA tells us is to create a balance, you know, in that spiritual understanding, in that financial understanding, in your social understanding. Just have a balance. And so I love this program for so many reasons, because you're already hitting the main marks that a lot of people need.
And the model is education
That's
and
right.
motivation while you make a transformation.
That's right. Education, motivation while you make a transformation. Come on, somebody, in palms up that. Guys, I'm telling you, we are, my dear Carlinia Springer out there, one of my beautiful mentors and queens out there. I love you, Carlinia. She's always telling us and reminding us that our dear ancestors knew that they had the gifts that each other needed. Right? And so when we can get back to living as though you have the gift that I'm going to need to make it through, then maybe I can learn to live better with you and learn how to respect you even when I don't agree with you, right?
Right.
Guys, we're just trying to create conversation, dialogue, and exposure for our children to be able to come through the lane and pick up the baton. But first, we got to do some living out loud, right? We've got to be accountable and be able to accept the support systems, the discipline understandings in our life, because we're not always going to be who we were at 20 and 30. Palms up for somebody out there that know what I'm talking about.
Let's say, so it wasn't a $500 you. Maybe it's when she baked some homemade cookies and didn't eat them.
Okay, so
Come on, that's a story
so
then.
after my first check-in call, I said, well, I guess I better get with this because it's not just me saying hey on the video chat. So week 2, I started with my tea. I started really following the meal plan. And I think it was about the 3rd weekend. Now, I have 2 teenage boys.
Okay.
So them coming along with this journey was not going to happen. Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, everything that makes their lives happy was not going to be a part. So actually, I didn't even tell them I was doing the challenge. And I don't even think they even noticed.
Wow.
Because
it's all about them.
It's about them. But then again, it was about me challenging myself. So I didn't have to announce, I'm eating chicken again.
Right.
You know, and it was probably better that I was focused on myself and not worried about what they had to contribute. So the 3rd weekend, I think we had a bake sale. We love a bake sale.
Wow.
And of course, I had to bake some cookies.
Wow.
And there were some good cookies.
Wow. What kind of cookies?
We had chocolate chip, we had snickerdoodles, and we made some s'mores cookies, which I never made before. And guess what? I've never tasted because I sat there and plated them, and I'm putting them in the bag. And I said, you know what? For my group, I took a picture and put it in the chat because I wanted to let them know if I could leave these cookies alone, y'all can leave whatever y'all attempted by. So after that point, I knew that I could make the last 3 weeks.
That's awesome. Shout out to you and palms up to you, Queen. It ain't easy passing up some homemade cookies. Look, I used to be a former real estate broker. What didn't I used to be, right? But the key to selling that house was putting those baked cookies in the oven, and nothing like coming through the front door and smelling home or what you want to be home. So I know that had to be hard. So where did the motivation come from for you to put this I versus me, and who's all involved? I heard you mention that you got a support coach up in New York following up, and my girl down in Georgia. So talk to us a little bit about.
So it's different people who are part of my team.
Okay. And your team with Vita?
With Vita Davina.
Vita Davina. Okay.
The ones who wanted to step up and be leaders and do something new. And do something that, because one of the things that I found, and this, anybody can relate to this, a lot of the times we don't get started because we want stuff perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
It can't be perfect. It was not, and it wasn't perfect. And in fact, we had another accredited trainer that was supposed to be working with us who dropped out. The female trainer dropped out the day before, and the team was like, "What we gonna do? We gonna do this challenge.
We going forward. That's right. Palms up.
I got in there and started doing workout videos.
I know that's right.
So we have people who are in Guyana.
Oh, wow.
Who were a part of this. Again, it's virtual.
Nice.
Okay. We have people on the West Coast in California who's in this, and the East Coast. Again, it doesn't matter the time zone. It's virtual. You hit replays. I versus me. You have to make sure that you're doing what's on the replay. That's where you come in and compete with yourself.
Yeah.
So my tease is our gatekeeper. Everything about your interests and your weight loss every week, because you have to weigh in every week. By video, no making up stuff. She had it down. AC and Lady Joe, every morning they was dropping some kind of motivational video that you had to look forward to. Curtis, again, he was on there. Hey, Grand Rising, get those boogers out your eyes. It's time to start working. You had to grab the weights, and then everyone else just fell in where we have a really good team. We have a really good community. In fact, even one of our warriors is stepping up to become a part of the next team to help out with the workouts.
Awesome.
And we're expanding, and this is going to be something that's going to happen every quarter, on a quarter, and we're just looking to help a lot of people. And to let you know a little bit more about this main team. Some people you might want to know. I don't know how close if we can show this. If you want to talk about I versus me,
that's nice. Wow.
And transformations
Is that
happened.
You? My goodness, Tasha, you've been working here. Get up, y'all that? Can y'all see that? See if we get her to send me some pictures and we'll put it on the website. But I just want you to know that a queen that's willing to put it out there is a queen that cares about you and your transformation. Go back for a minute and talk to me. I versus we. I'm sorry, I versus me. How did that come about? How did you sit in a room and decide that's going to be
We were on a Zoom meeting and people were just throwing out names. And if I think about it, I don't know if it was Shawnee or Curtis that threw it out. All was like, ding, 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 ding. We like that.
Yeah,
we like
that's
that.
awesome.
You know, it's like playing chess. And it's funny because years ago, I was out with some girlfriends and there was a chess table. When I was looking at your solitary chess out there. But it was a table that was made like a chess play. The game was on the table. And I took a picture with me on one side of it sitting down. Then I took a picture of me on the other side, pointed at me, and I put the two pictures together. And I called that I versus me years ago. So when they said this, it's like, okay, I think that really works in well with I versus me.
So deep. That is so deep. I say it all the time. And the reason we came out with the hashtag mental health matters, you know, back in the day they used to say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. There's sometimes you just need that tagline to remind you at that point in your living. And so mental health matters for me is a representation that we have to find that balance, always looking for that balance. And so when you say I versus me, a lot of times folks wouldn't do something like this for the vanity of it or don't want to open up and have to expose themselves and be vulnerable. You know how we love being vulnerable out there. But I versus me just makes it about you. You just challenging yourself to be the best version of yourself. And I love that, Tasha.
Starchy, I'm sorry, but she just made me think about you. Even in that, Miss Starchy, when it came to her first weigh-in, she was not honest with her first weigh-in.
And I can relate. Palms up to you, Queen.
And the reason why she wasn't honest is because she felt ashamed because she thought when she was on the pep rally Zoom, everybody else in this challenge is smaller than me. I said, girl, some of them people weigh more weight than you too, right? But she started, and the thing is that she cost herself because she actually had dropped like 8 pounds the first week. She cost herself because she chose not to be honest with her start weight because she felt embarrassed.
And that's a human feeling out there. And that's why in Women's Month, we're supposed to be able to have that month where we are able to talk about the tough stuff, right? We can celebrate ourselves too, but it's important that we find a way to be able to release the tough stuff. Because if we can't release it, then we can't go on and receive our blessing. Palms up out there. So I want you to know that it's when you challenge yourself in those moments that you're going to get the best rewards because you're willing to be vulnerable. I love that. Now, I know that your Vita Divina has other products besides the tea. So how do they find out about it?
Well, I want to just talk about the tea.
Okay, come on. Okay.
This one tea bag makes a full gallon of tea that lasts you a whole week.
Wow.
And it goes in to give you a cellular level detox and cleans various organs in your system. It's very gentle. It's certified organic. Everything on the list you can pronounce. Helps you, has ingredients that have benefits of, let's say, blood circulation. Blood circulation, inflammation, just everything. It just has a lot of, it's just a lot of good things in the Tea Divina. And what I do is tell people that everybody has their own individual tea journey because we all have different things that are going for us. Everybody's not going to get the same results. Right. It's not a weight loss tea at all. It's a weight loss tea, okay?
Okay, say that again. It's not a weight loss tea.
It's a weight loss tea.
I love that.
Okay? And especially there's so many of us women that we do not go to the bathroom on a regular when it comes to number 2. Or you have the problem where you only eliminating from your lower intestine and not your upper intestines. We're talking about this start working where you're feeling it go through your whole intestines, and it's not like you have to you're gonna have this explosion or anything of that nature either. Okay, so it's an amazing tea. But we have a whole line of certified products. Guys, I know some of y'all are on here. You guys want to know about this Tongkat Ali?
Ooh.
Google the word Tongkat Ali. That's what we chose to name this particular coffee. We have a full coffee line. We have lattes, we have mochas, we have cappuccinos and everything. But Tongkat Ali, what does that say right there, y'all?
What does that say? That
Performance
says performance.
enhancing.
Oh, performance. Oh, you can get it in a cup of coffee. I'm just saying. Performance.
Okay. So it's
I mean, there's so many. Let's talk about that for a minute. So many folks don't take those pills. They're not pill takers a lot of times. But I tell you, Tongkat Ali, and it's TONGALI.
no
TONGKATALI. Like that.
So it's going to help you bounce back in the gym with your performance, but it also helps to boost your libido, and it's for women and men. So you can have this in the bedroom too. Okay.
Nice,
So we call it
nice.
our bedroom coffee.
All right.
We have a
now.
skincare line for everyone too. This is one of my favorite products, Liquid Gold. I'm gonna open up your hands. You ladies, tell me about what you think about it. This one squirt goes a long way. It's a blend of healing oils. It actually has 23 karat gold in it.
I
It's
think This is
awesome.
the one y'all sprayed on me when we went on the boat, right?
And you
my
was-
knee.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's bringing
Uh-huh.
up with her knee. Not only is it good for your skin, but it also has properties that help to eliminate or alleviate certain pains.
Mhm.
Mama was on a boat ride. I call her Mama Overseer. I call her Mama. She was on a boat ride, and her knee was hurt. I had just met her, and my man, he took it and he rubbed down that knee, and then next thing you know, she was doing a one leg up on a boat ride. Okay. But
Yeah.
for eczema,
Eczema too.
psoriasis,
Wow.
edges of your hair, I'm telling you, this is like amazing here.
Wow, so let's see, what's that? That's nice. Liquid Gold is what? Wow, it's called Liquid Gold. And Vita Divina. Very attractive products, guys. Google and then segue. How are they going to get access to getting the products
And how-
they're looking at?
So what you can do is you can go over to www.yourgirltasha.com.
Okay.
You're gonna find my main website where you'll learn about me being a motivational speaker and different things that's on that website. But there's also a button that says shop. If you do shop, it'll take you over to some of the products. You'll find my phone number. You'll find my WhatsApp. And I do free health goals discussions with people. So
Awesome.
I tell you, you don't have to figure out what it is that you need from the website. I help you design products that will help you achieve the goals that you want, because again, we're all individuals.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. So that's yourgirltasha.com. And when you hit shop, it gives you the understanding of the products. But more importantly, take a look at the site. Spend some time and then reach out to Tasha and get a consultation. Why don't you? This is your month. You know you've been out there saying you want to do something different. You want to get brand new. I know I'm challenging me, cutting all on my hair and everything, trying to find myself. At that over 50 club. Liquid Gold is what they call it, guys. I'm just saying we're going to live in our vulnerable spaces this month so that we can improve upon ourselves and be free to challenge ourselves and live outside of the box. Liquid Gold, I like this. And then the T Divina, it says. And then you heard that it's a liquid waste and not a liquid weight.
It's a
Tea.
weight loss
I love
and a
it.
weight
Yeah,
loss
thank
tea.
you. Thank you for that. You have so many wonderful sayings. And then you have the Tongkat Ali, the performance enhancing coffee. So
We
what
have-
else are you going to show
This
us?
is our Reishi soap.
Okay.
Reishi is a ancient herbal mushroom that has so many different benefits. But this soap actually, when you open it up, it smells good. It's a great lather. You actually see a slice of the mushroom inside the soap. It comes with its own little bag, so you have to make sure that you don't throw it away. You put the soap in the bag. But combining that along with the Liquid Gold, that's like your radiant skin package. I'm talking about everything. It's gonna be glowing and popping, and you're just gonna feel good with that. But we makeup, we just have a whole lot of products. You can
Sounds
call
like
me on my internet number 240-545-5695. Again, that's 240-545-5695, and talk to me about that free health goals discussion. It's also the number to contact me if you want to get into this next I versus Me challenge as well too. As Rhonda said, you can find me on Facebook and TikTok as Your Girl Tasha, and if you get me on Instagram, I'm Your Girl Tasha Bam. Also on YouTube, I'm Your Girl Tasha. Okay.
I love that. So I know we got a few minutes left, and I know that you and talk about that partner partner of yours out there, Palms Up, who I'm just crazy about. Hey, Mr. T. Hey, Mr. T. You know who you are. Hey, talk to me about this TV show. Now, before we segue, because I don't want folks
to talk about the movie. So I think that you might have seen me reshare me in the studio. Someone stole one of my old when I was in the studio, but our movie, in fact, Marie is one of the actors in Hidden Secrets.
Hidden Secrets, that's right. But hold on for a minute, because I know you guys, we're covering a lot of ground. I want you to realize that the I versus Me challenge is going to kick off again April
16th.
April 16th. It goes for 6 weeks.
Yes.
Goes for 6 weeks.
And it's $150 to join.
That's what I want to get
your money in now. Contact me. You get your $150 in. Secure your seat. That's early bird, because after it's going to jump up to $245. Okay. But doing that, we get to have the pep rally where we give you. You're going to have forms that you're going to fill out. You're going to tell us what are your pre-existing conditions and things that you have going on. You're going to get a manual that's going to walk you through what you're going to have to do throughout the challenge. You're going to get access to the meal plans. You're going to get put into the virtual community. You're going to get to meet all the coaches. So the earlier you get registered, the better it's going to be for you. And then maybe, just maybe, you can knock Marie out of her place.
And before I forget, things to motivate you, right? As if a good challenge isn't motivating enough, right? Guys, they're giving out money and awards for the best challenge or best transformation. And then I heard her say that they gave out an award for the person that was the most active, collecting the points in the challenge.
And most weight loss.
And the most that lost weight. So I want you guys to know that you have a virtual community, both men and women. So if there's a husband and wife team out there, you've been looking for something fun to get involved with, to help with your transformation, sounds like the I versus Me challenge could be something for you guys out there. Palms Up, I love that I versus Me. So this is your girl Tasha, and she's going to be the one to help you be able to learn more about that. Your internet phone number is
240-545-5695. Again, that's 240-545-5695.
Hey guys, and everything starts with a conversation like we get right here about this movie. So it's your girl, both Rhonda and Tasha and Ann and Rosemary. And we're here this Women's History Month to help you guys understand that if you want to do better, you can. Everything starts with you. I versus me. Doesn't get any better than that. Challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself. It's going to start in April, so you got to get started now. So Tasha, before you get out of here, Miss Talented One, talk to us about the movie.
So the movie comes from All the Way Up Entertainment and Zolip Entertainment, which is, I'm actually a part of. Me and my baby, we are partners with Zolip Entertainment with our whole team. And a director by the name of Shamrock Denzel out of Syracuse, New York, who's producing this movie. And he was clever enough to come up with the idea to have a DMV part of it. So we have to give a shout out back to you guys, because before you got to this beautiful location, you were at another location. Like I said, have our casting call.
That's right.
At that casting call, Marie and her son both became parts of the movie.
Awesome.
And
your face is so familiar for me, and I don't even know why. Maybe it's because we remember you coming back then. So thank you for coming out. And guys, it's that simple. You got to come out to engage, to get involved.
Absolutely. Now, Hidden Secrets, guys, y'all got to look for it, because we're going to have premieres in the DMV and premieres in New York. Really believe that we're going to be coming out the last quarter. I know that the director, they be like, if you ask them when, they say it's a hidden secret. Well, your girl Tasha, fire me if you want, but I believe we're going to be ready to go during the last quarter of this month to have this movie come out. And we're not talking about any this is not just some rinky-dink movie at all. This movie, the topic is about bad cops who are actually stealing organs. Okay, so in addition to being a great movie, we also feel that it's going to touch some nerves with some people, because it's something that's real, that really isn't discussed a lot. It's swept underneath the rug, but Yeah, Hidden Secret, Solo Entertainment, All the Way
Yay.
Up Entertainment,
Woo.
Shamrock
So-
Look for it. And this is going to be a premiere of all premieres. We're not just talking about coming to the movies. We're talking about having real artists.
All right.
I'm not going to
all
name
right,
the companies.
all right.
I might get in trouble. I'm not going to name the companies of where these artists going to be that will be performing and things of that nature too. So,
Mhm,
you know, I'm looking forward to it, and also just to see wonderful people. She was even my sidekick in the movie.
Awesome. I
She was
like
my
that.
sidekick in the movie too.
Uh,
I'm a judge, and she was my clerk.
Oh, okay. In 29 years, right? 29 years.
29 glorious
Ladies,
years.
this is what 29 years looks like, a friendship, of support. And it's important that we recognize, you know, for me coming from a network, I always was conscious not to want to introduce things to my network unless it was something that was going to benefit them, or so they wouldn't be like, oh God, who did Rhonda give my name to now? I've always wanted to be responsible like that. So palms up to you, because there's so many women out there who will not get involved if they feel like it's just something frivolous. And sometimes if you're in their face all the time, everything can't be great, right? And every key thing can't be just for you. So it's wonderful when you have a friend like Tasha and Rosemarie that is loyal and that understands and respects one another's space and their time, and know that when I grow, I don't want to just grow alone. I want to grow with folk around me, and I want to introduce this great thing. And so I heard in Rosemarie's testimony that she said that that was one of the things she observed about Tasha, is that she could tell that she was transforming. She could see it in her. She had recognized her when she was up, but also when she was down. And it's so important that we understand why we're involved. So Rosemarie has her own testimony, and with her testimony, she wasn't tripping when she got in it. She wasn't ready to do this, you know, but she got in it, you know, and she held her space. And yes, she's a mother of 2 boys, teenage boys. And the point I'm making is that you too out there, you can do it too. We're always saying that we got too much going on, but when we make our minds up and we have a wonderful support system and we can see results, let's talk about those results. Palms up to you ladies out there. I'm just telling you guys, get motivated, get moving. March is our month. And thank you for our beautiful men who are always at the table supporting and helping to uplift us. So talk to us about the challenge. You got an award for being the most transformed. And what does that look like from, where did you start? I mean, what you want to share with us, right? Because we're always private and vain.
She got a booty now.
Tasha just going to let it all way out.
That just goes to show that it isn't a weight loss challenge. It's more about what you do for yourself. And today I had to go to a customer site, but I had my breakfast that I've been eating for the last 7-8 weeks now, which got me through the day. I had my grapes with me because I said I need a snack, but I don't want to eat cookies. You know, so it has really transformed me inside and mentally, most importantly, to think, to make good decisions, you know, before I just go into it, because I would eat a cookie.
Yeah, oh, who you talking about?
I would eat a milkshake, drink a milkshake. I haven't had a milkshake, but I don't even want it anymore because I want to keep going forward with what I've already started.
Awesome. Mind over matter, guys. You heard it right out of her mouth. Guys, when we know better, we can do better. And she can thank her beautiful girlfriend, Tasha, for the exposure. And I can attest to what you just said, Rosemarie, because it's so easy to get ready for guests coming to the studio. I can just order some pizza or some fried wings or something. But I said, Lord, I can't do that. I went and tiptoe. I gotta get you guys some grapes and pineapples. So yes, when the show's over, we're gonna go back and we're gonna have us some grapes and pineapples, because you won't let it be said that I didn't help you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
trying to figure out if y'all trying to get in.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was wondering if I was going to make it through this whole hour without Tasha putting it to you, because she will put it to you. And Lord knows I need to be a part of it. And yeah, we're going to talk about that off screen, okay? Because I'm challenging to work with my time management. I want to be a part of everything. But I'm telling you, I am so honored to all of you all, to you beautiful women, to my beautiful men out there, just to all of y'all for the support. I like that we are a community of people coming together, and as long as you guys continue to stay motivated, even if you're not, we're going to stay committed to bringing you this word every week, because we got so many beautiful souls out there in the community, and when we come together, it's powerful. And I want you to know that working on you to create the best possible version of yourself, feeling your understanding of your balance, then you can go out and help us with the community, right? I got a motivation. I got a hidden agenda, palms up. I'm willing to promote all of you all every week, day in and day out, if it means that you'll go back with us, take all of your greatness with us back to the community so that we can go and do some real work. Palms up out there, because there are so many folks that need us. And let me just say, this isn't a black or white thing. This is a humanity thing. And so when we can be happy about the types of positive changes that we can bring to one another, then we should be that much more motivated to go out into the community. Palms up. And that's my preaching word for this week. Come on, Miss Power and Miss Vision. Take us on out of here and help us understand before we invite Tasha to give us the final word. What did you have to input?
Yeah, I did use the tea. Matter of fact, I made it too strong at first, and Tasha said I needed to weaken it down. But I can say it does work. I'm actually in a program that's a little different, and that's why I wear this. It lets me know what my steps are. It lets me know my heartbeat. It tells me when it's time to do a little something, and it's reported to a system that go off if I don't do it. So I've enjoyed it. Since November, I've lost about 22 pounds.
Palms up to our overseer. We
I'm
see you
kinda
out
like
there.
you now I'm hooked on. I gotta have me watermelon and grapes. I have to
Watermelon and grapes,
that
nice.
in my refrigerator, and what my doctor told me to. And when you go grocery shop, you stay on the outskirts.
Uh-huh.
He said if you
Get
go
on the inside, you're getting in trouble. Palms up, y'all heard that out there. Let's pass that along.
Yeah.
What they tell you overseas, do your grocery shopping in the outside aisle. What happened when you go on the inside?
You get in trouble.
You go picking up the Oreo cookies, you know about it. Palms up out
miniature
there.
Butterfingers.
Reese cup. But just as good as those are, guys, a nice juicy piece of pineapple and tangerine and apples are just as great. So, you know, it's the month of March. If you're looking for a point to stop and start doing something different, your girl Tasha can help.
And I have one cheat
Let me
day.
ask the question.
Just one.
You liking the chocolate stuff? Do you eat
Girl?
dates?
No, I don't like that.
Have you ever tried the dates?
Yeah, what it is, too much sugar makes my heart race.
Oh, but that's a good alternative with that chocolate taste too. One won't hurt you.
No, I just wanted that chocolate.
You hear your girl, she already going to work.
One won't hurt
Have
you.
the chocolate.
I know that's right. I know that's right. There's a mutiny. I say. No, guys, I love
Walk
this
up the
women.
stairs and have the chocolate.
That's right. Real women talking about real things. It's a challenge for us all. Some of us have made it over 50, and we need to be more creative with how we're going to do this thing.
Because
And
you want to slow down, putting those extra minutes.
Go ahead.
You got the hourglass. You want to slow down, putting those extra minutes on your hourglass, y'all.
My glass done pop, and the sand falling everywhere, and I keep trying to pick it up and put it back and put the tape around, and it just keeps seeping out. You know what I'm saying? Palms up, lady. Hey, beautiful. It's so wonderful when you can protest to being beautiful inside and knowing that the outside is coming. It's all good. You just need to know you're not by yourself out there. March is National Women's History Month, and if you can't laugh about yourself in this month, then I'm going to pray for you all the other 11 months. Palms up. But guys, we're having a good time. We are wrapping up, and just like that, the hour's gone, and it's your girl here with your other girl and your other girls. And we want you guys to know we're all your girls this month. And Tasha is such a beautiful soul. She brings so much wonderful energy. There's so many of you out there that, you know, we're going to probably have to continue these celebrations throughout the month and past the month of March, because there's just so many of you we want to lift up and to help the community to know that we rock with you. We like the street prayer. We like for folk to know that we got these kind of beautiful souls in our company. Hey, Tasha, before we get out of here, we talked about the movie, and the name of the movie again is?
Hidden Secrets.
Hidden Secrets, and Zoloft Entertainment. Shout out to our beautiful other half of this partnership, Mr. Travis, and I want you guys to know that they have partnered with folks out of town up in New York that are going to be bringing you Hidden Secrets. So follow them, follow what's going on, and you can reach out to Tasha on her Instagram. She's your Tasha girl, your girl Tasha. This mouth start, when this mouth start going, you never know. Tasha, tell them them again what your social media is.
Instagram is Your Girl Tasha Bam.
Bam.
Because Bam is my favorite word because
Yes.
I'm always being
Bam.
authentically me. Okay?
Being authentically me, and I always see that Bam fam, and I be like, oh yeah, that's my girl, that's my girl, you know. And then how do they?
And everything else, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube are it's all Your Girl Tasha. Okay, so do me a favor, go over to those pages, like, follow, subscribe, and understand this: that if you're brave enough to comment and/or message me, don't comment or message me about how you're not using your gifts to be better.
I know that's
because
right.
I'm the first one to be your
Pull it out.
cheerleader.
That's
and get
what
your
we're
gifts on.
doing.
I'm gonna tell you because she talked about being on that campaign going for mayor of DC, and the only thing was that she was on the ballot. Because if people would have known about her, I'm not trying to say nothing, but a different story. But she looked at me crazy when I said, "We about to walk over these people. You about to make a TikTok." She said, "You making a TikTok?"
I'm the one come creeping in the night when you calling Miss Hamilton and we need you, Rhonda. You know, so I ain't used to the camera being on. I go and move.
Had her out there to TikTok. Dancing, like a link for more and talking
I had to
to people.
dig deep and go find that water and bring it out, you know.
But that video got a lot of
It
views,
did,
okay?
it did.
So understand that if you connect with me, it's not about me. I love people and I
Yes.
love encouraging people and
Yes.
helping you make sure that you understand that your gifts are supposed to be utilized to help yourself. Okay?
That's right.
You can't be building up somebody else's empire and not building your
Come
own
on
when you
now.
have your own tools that God gave you to build your own empire.
That's right. Hey guys, and just like that, the hour is up. It's your girl, Rhonda, and we have enjoyed here along with our overseer, Dr. Coles. You know who that is. And then we got our beautiful girl, Tasha Bam. Bam, fam. You don't know about it. Bam. Right? I want you to join this I versus Me challenge as I get me together so that I can come in and support you all. I want you to know that it's about a transformation. And in this March, I challenge you all out there to transform into the better versions of yourself. We all got something we can be working on. Our website, healthydcandme.org. Go on the website and check it out. We've got some information on there all over the site. But most importantly, we want you to know that SAMHSA has 8 essentials of wellness. And so many of us are challenged to have to get a diagnosis or to have to go to the doctor or have to understand a pill or psychiatry understanding. Guys, all of that is necessary for many. And for most, sometimes it's just about having the knowledge, having access to good systems of support, and being willing to be vulnerable enough so you can go out there and learn a new thing. Is that too much to ask from our beautiful queens out there? Because we need you. We need you. Our communities will not be safe and will not be whole until our women are at the table. And so palms up to each and every one of you guys that are willing to be brave enough, to be vulnerable enough, to come out and live out loud, to learn how you can be the better version of yourself. Hey, Miss Rosemarie, thank you for being such a beautiful soul.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
Yes, awesome. That's awesome.
I'm going to palm up all night.
I know that's right. Hey, palms up out there. We getting out because we got some grapes and some pineapple and some tricky little bites to eat and things like that because we're going to be healthy this evening, and I hope you will join us out there. Hey guys, it's your girl. If you like to join the platform, if you know somebody that you like to join the platform, just let us know. And if you have an issue out there in that community, yeah, we're still on it. Go to the website, healthydcandme.org, and let us know about it. We appreciate you guys. Until next week, it's your girls. Palms up.
Oh, they put up palms in the comments.
I know. All right. Let's go. All right, it came back.